Try the soda.
Okay.
Dr. Death.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dr. Pepper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, yeah.
It's not bad.
That's good coming from a person that drinks Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. Wow. That's not bad.
No,
Right?
that's not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Okay. I mean, it doesn't beat the green tea one, but the
No.
green tea is just fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They're in there.
Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about today? Today we are talking about
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2026.
nominees. Yes, nominees. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
So 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees. All right, so if you go onto the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, actually on their website, there's a voice your choice. There's a fan vote. You can cast your ballot daily. And I think the nominees or the inductees will be announced sometime in April. So,
Yeah.
so first up, nominated, for to be inducted, the Black Crowes. Been around a long time. If you go to this website too, you can like click on it, click on each person or group who's ever nominated, and it actually brings up some facts about them. So it's a pretty interesting site. It's on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame site. And it just tells you like a little bit about the artists. So the Black Crowes revitalized the marriage of hard rock and soulful Southern blues, carrying the torch of classic rock in an ever-changing musical landscape. And then it's got like a whole thing on them, and I'm not going to read all of that. But we like the Black Crowes. They are good. This also gives you recommended listening at the bottom. It gives you like a couple of songs. So that way, in case you don't know them, you listen to a song, you might get familiar with who they are.
I think it was in the 80s, right? The 80s.
90s, I think, with Black Crowes. Yeah, the 90s.
They were definitely on the scene back then, and well known into that punk rock type of sound.
Yeah, I don't know if it's punk rock, but it's like they call a marriage of hard rock and soulful Southern blues. So it's just like during the 1990s. So that's when they were kind of like, that's when they came about. But if you don't know a song, this song you should probably know. Unfortunately, they don't play the hook, but right before it gets to the hook, you'll know the song. And it's called Hard to Handle. Hopefully you can hear this, but
yeah, I see where they could get the we can hear the blues come from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it will get to the hook in a second. No. Yeah. There you go. So
so hard to handle now.
Hard to handle
so
now,
they definitely I get where they go with the blues. I see where they're going with that type of sound, but yeah.
Next on the list is Jeff Buckley. That I have never heard of Jeff Buckley. I don't know. I'm gonna see right now. Let's see. Jeff Buckley. Okay. Jeff Buckley's 4-octave vocal range, haunting melodies, and genre-defying artistry produced one of the most celebrated albums ever recorded, and a legacy that only continues to grow. I don't know who this is. Buckley's debut LP, Live at Sin, featured something originals, Moja Pin and Eternal Life. I have no idea who this is, but let's see if they have a song. Mojo Pin, Eternal Life, and Grace. I have no idea what this is, but let's see. I've never heard of him. Okay.
He kind of has a Kurt Cobain, the way he's playing the guitar, but really slow. So I don't know where he is, but
I don't know why I
obviously
say Kurt Cobain, but
not with all that screaming and carrying on. But Kurt Cobain does that group did have some songs that kind of sounded like that. If you go past Teen Spirit and all the stuff that you're familiar, people are familiar with hearing about that group, they do have that because he's actually playing the guitar that they were playing. They're picking up that pitch. But yeah.
Mariah Carey. We all know Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does she? I don't know. Hall of Fame now? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Unless they're just doing it for her recognition, but that's not what you should be going in there for, right? You should be going in for like, I don't know. I mean, it's a good question.
Well, what do you mean a recognition? That's what you're
actually you know her. Everybody knows her. So I mean, like you're right. It's a good point. Why are they inducting her for what? Like I mean, her longevity or what? I don't know. I mean, I think she's an amazing singer. There's no doubt about that.
But I don't know if I would put her in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right now. I don't know. But yeah. Next one up is Phil Collins.
He's a legend.
Phil Collins is a legend. Let's see.
I mean, he's done songs through decades, right? I mean, touching every type of genre. Everyone knows him. So
yeah,
I mean,
and he was with Genesis, and he was solo.
I can definitely see him getting added, and it'll be well deserved.
Oh yeah, Phil Collins is great. If you don't know him, In the Air Tonight, You Can't Hurry Love, Against All Odds. Against All Odds. That's one of my favorite Phil Collins songs. Everybody knows In the Air Tonight, and if you don't.
And he was using a lot of movies and stuff like that. You know, he's definitely somebody, like, when you think about, like we just said, why would he be in there? Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't he not be there? You think he would already been in there. So good, let's wish him luck. He definitely needs to be in there.
Melissa Etheridge.
Another one.
How is she not in there? I don't even understand that. How is she not even in there already? Yeah, that's crazy. Melissa Etheridge. If you don't know, a raw confessional songwriter and powerhouse guitarist, Melissa Etheridge brought hard rock's emotional honesty to the mainstream. Melissa, it has a whole her whole bio here. But yeah, Melissa Etheridge. They have 3 songs on here: Like the Way I Do, Bring Me Some Water, and No Sovereignty. So let's see. I'm just surprised she's not even on there already. That's like a no-brainer to me. How is she? Yeah,
she brings a sound that I can't think of the artist right now. Just listening to her, she's giving me. I don't want to say Joan Jett, but I can't think of the person. But she's coming from that sound, that raspy voice. But again, another person. I thought she should have been in there already. So good luck with her. Well deserved to be getting into the Rock and Roll.
Well, we don't know yet. She's nominated, so
yeah, I'm with hope she gets in there.
Lauryn Hill.
I think the same thing. Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill's seamless blend of hip hop, R&B, and neo soul, and the landmark album that showcased it, set a standard for artistic ambition and emotional honesty that few have matched. And that was with her Miseducation of Lauryn Hill album, which was fantastic. One of the best albums. That should go down in like one of the top 10 best albums. That was fantastic.
I feel the same way with I kind of categorize her with almost like with Mariah Carey in a sense. I mean, she brought the neo soul sound. She took rap to a different level, and I think if that's what it takes to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, then she belongs in there, right? Because that you did that. She did.
But I don't know. Does she belong in there like right now? I don't know. I have mixed feelings about her and Mariah Carey being in there right now. I don't know. But if you don't know Lauryn Hill, this is one of the songs.
sound.
But see, that's I don't know why they have that on here, because that's with the Fugees.
Right.
And so is Fuji La. They have that song on here. That's with the Fugees. That is not her by herself. Yeah, all the songs they have on here, and Killing Me Softly, that's also with the Fugees. So I don't know why they don't have any of her songs from the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, because she's being inducted as a solo artist, not with the Fugees. So that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they have that on here. But anyway, that is who Lauryn Hill is. Billy Idol.
Same thing. Brought a new game to rock and roll.
Billy Idol brought the look and sound of punk rock to the masses, using rock's raw energy with a crooner soul to create some of the most enduring hits of the 1980s and beyond. I was never a really big Billy Idol fan, but I mean, you know.
But that's what I'm saying.
So.
And that's why he's on there. He brought something different. Like Elvis did. You brought something different to people. And people that do that, in my opinion, belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because whether you listen to him or his music, you know of him. Right? I mean, people know of this guy. I mean, you don't have to like his music, but he brought that.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I personally I'm not a huge fan. I'm not saying he doesn't belong on the list. I'm just saying I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah, I definitely would. I think they got it right, bringing somebody like that in as a nominee.
Nope, not a fan. But doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to be
that's
in
not
there.
his famous, his best song, but yeah, definitely. I think, I definitely think they did the right by putting him in.
In excess. Oh yeah, remember the dude with the curly hair? He's so cute.
Oh,
Remember him back in the 90s, the curly hair?
I remember the group.
NXS fused rock swagger, new wave cool, and funk rhythms into one of the most infectious sounds of the 1980s, with Michael Hutchins, yes, magnetic presence elevating everything they touched.
Another group that kind of brought something different. And I think to be inducted in the Hall of Fame, you got to bring something different. I mean, you could be an amazing singer, but what did you bring different? What did you change that everybody else wasn't doing?
Well, that's what I'm saying about Mariah Carey. I mean, I like Mariah, but what did she do?
That's why I'm
besides
struggling.
Everybody playing her damn Christmas song every year.
But
besides
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I mean, she had a pitch. She has an amazing voice. So
absolutely.
If that's what she's going in there for, she has a range that no one else can do. So that to me separates her from the other artists, and anybody that can do that, I guess that's gotta be why they're doing it.
We can agree to disagree.
Well, I'm just saying.
What song is that? I don't even know that song. Is there another song on this?
I think he did a couple songs too, and I
don't know what this is. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know any of those songs.
I think with this group, it's the kind of same thing, unless they created the trendsetter for people like Green Day that came up doing the same kind of music. If they started it, then it makes sense, because there was that whole line of bands that sound like that. Yeah. So were they the first people to do it? And if they were, then absolutely, that's why they belong in there. I'd have to do some research on it.
All right.
Just saying.
You always got to be the positive one. Well, if they did this and they just,
I'm saying I'm trying to find out why they belong there, and if they're gonna be there, when you think
about. Well, they're nominated. They're not in there. They're just not. It's just a nomination.
Being nominated. I would hope that's what they're doing, or the people that's nominated. We need to give them a phone call. I hope that's what I'm saying. I was hoping that's what they're doing it for, because they created something and people followed it, because they sound no different to me right now. That song you just played, no different than Green Day and everybody else. So what if they were the ones that, based on that bio you just said a few seconds ago, I'm like, okay, maybe that.
Well, there's more to it than that. I'm not reading all of that.
I know, but I'm saying just that leading makes me think, oh, okay, maybe they were the ones that kind of came up with that style, and people started mimicking it. Just saying.
Okay, you can just say, okay. You see, there's a little bit of a rift here, but it's okay. Okay. Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden built the template for how heavy metal should look, sound, and tour, and then spent 4 decades showing exactly how it's done. Iron Maiden's been a long time. Never a big fan, but hey. Okay.
Yeah, same thing. I agree.
Go ahead.
Well, again, I'm in the music business, right? So so I have to listen to a lot of different music, and I think when Iron Maiden hit, they brought people like Kiss and all of them around. They came up with that hard, really, make a beat type of thing, and I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, out of all these bands that were doing that, maybe that's where they're getting that nod for.
Yeah. Okay, but that's Iron Maiden if you don't know them. Next up is Joy Division New Order. I have no idea who that is.
That's a
Joy Division
big name.
Yeah, Joy Division brought raw literary urgency to Manchester's post-punk underground, and when tragedy struck, the surviving members reinvented themselves as New Order and created the best-selling 12-inch single of all time. Really?
I have to hear them. I don't know.
Okay. All right, there's a whole bio on them, so let's see. Joy New Order, she's lost control. Let's see what that says. Okay. Hold on. Okay, well, that's who they are.
So again, I gotta speak on that too. That's a very Billy Idol sound, Kraftwerk, all those people that came out around that same time, they sound the same. So for them to be getting inducted,
they're not being inducted. They're just nominated.
I'm saying, but them being nominated against these other bands that I felt they sound the same. It'd be interesting to see, why they picked them. Why they picked them. They sound what they bring.
Next up, New Edition.
Here we go.
New Edition took the Motown and Philly soul blueprint, remixed it for a new generation, and in doing so, created the template for every major R&B group that followed. I'm a New Edition fan. Big fan. I don't know. And I'm a New Edition fan. If you don't know New Edition, and they got 3 songs on here, why? And they have the 3 worst songs on here.
Do they?
If you don't know who New Edition is, look them up, please. But don't look up the When They Were Children album, because the Candy Girl, they got Candy Girl, Is This the End, and Popcorn Love. They have so many other songs that are so much better than these.
Well, that's when they grew up, but I think
this is when they were children. They weren't grown up then.
Right, but they've grown up now, so they changed that. But when I think of New Edition, yeah, I'm a huge New Edition fan, but I guess because I grew up around that time, there was other groups out there that they were competing with at that time too that were doing the same thing, but they're known because they had the right producers and stuff that put them out there and put them in the public.
Well, there weren't really a lot of people out there doing what they were doing, because that's how New Kids on the Block credits New Edition all the time, because it's just like, if it wasn't for New Edition, there would be no New Kids on the Block. So because that's when all the boy band stuff started to come out. New Edition, New Kids on the Block, Backstreet Boys, Boys to Men, they came up after.
Yeah, but the Foursome D's came out.
Yeah, but they weren't mainstream like.
Right, like these guys were. That's what I'm saying. They came out mainstream, and I think if they're like based on that bio that you just said, that little short statement makes sense to why they belong there, why they're being nominated.
Okay.
I agree with that.
I don't know. I don't necessarily. I love New Edition, but yeah. I don't know. Okay.
I agree with that for why they're coming in with that.
We seriously have a disconnect here.
Yeah, but I'm just going by the.
Everybody that's nominated here should be, according to you, should be. Yeah, I can totally see it.
I'm trying to see why, because I'm saying when you keep putting that little 5-second line, I'm like, okay, if you want to look at it that way, I can see where they're going. So like I said, maybe I should be on the panel.
Yeah, maybe you should be. Okay. Anyway, Oasis. I don't know who this is.
I know who that is too.
Oasis reclaimed big anthemic rock and roll for a new generation, delivering songs so deeply felt that they became the communal soundtrack of a nation.
See that? When she does that, that's the bio. They're like, they did this.
It's not a bio, though. I mean, it's just a little thing at the top because the whole bio. Look how long this is. I know, but I'm not reading all this. I know, it's like but 5-6 paragraphs long.
Whoever summed that up, they get a good job because they really capture that first couple of minutes. Is like, oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway, Oasis. This is who they are. Live forever. Supersonic. Okay. All right. Yep. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, next up is Pink. Let's see. Pink. And she started out with pink hair. Pink's fusion of rock, pop, and radical honesty produced one of the most enduring catalogs of her generation and a live show that remains unmatched. Now, when Pink first started, she was definitely R&B.
Yep.
Because she worked with L.A. Reid and Babyface when she first came out. And then she wanted to do things her way, and then she started going a little bit more mainstream.
I give her a lot of credit. I think her constant reinventing herself and changing her style gave, again, another reason. When you are different, you gotta, and she's unique. She doesn't sound like anybody.
But I don't think she's constantly reinventing herself. I think that she came out one way and reinvented herself then. But I don't even know if it was really like a reinventing herself, but she wanted to be authentic to who she was.
Right.
And R&B wasn't it. Right. She wanted to be more pop, more mainstream. And it's not really even pop, but she just wanted to be, she wanted to get out of the R&B genre, and sing things her way. And so, and that's what she did. But I don't think she keeps reinventing herself. I think she just keeps doing what she's been, you know what I mean? She's the same genre, doing what she's been wanting to do.
Well, she got range, so she can do a lot of different songs.
But this is Pink. If you're not familiar with her, this is "Get the Party Started." This is one of her more popular songs.
But that's what I'm saying. Coming out R&B, then moving into a pop sound, like that kind of music, and then completely flipping into what she's doing now.
I think this song was the transition to get into the pop world.
Yeah, because this is all that Black Eyed Peas style music. Everybody around that, she did well with it, and then now she's completely in something different. Yeah, makes sense.
Sade blended jazz, soul, and R&B into a sound entirely their own, creating music so timeless and deeply personal that it has resonated with listeners across 4 decades.
Absolutely.
Sade has been around a minute, and she has definitely got some songs. If you are not familiar with Sade, you need to familiarize yourself with her. Here's one of her more popular songs. Maybe you've heard this one, "Smooth Operator." Okay. And then we've got "Hang On to Your Love." Another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sade was good. Yeah.
Again, listen to that music. It's all over the place. And I'm saying it's all over the place, where in a good way. I'm not saying that I should have said that in a very good way. look at the collaborations of the different style. Like you can put that anywhere. She has that. Yeah, she's good. It's definitely.
Well, let's collaborate. What do you mean you can put her anywhere?
Because, I mean, what I mean by that is like it's.
But she's jazz. She's soul, R&B. She's like
all that in. How do you take all that and put it in one song like that and get all those genres to listen to it? Jazz, R&B, classic. She has a calypso sound in there. That's crazy. So to do a song and sound like that, where everybody can listen to it, it's amazing. That's amazing.
Shakira. Shakira infused Latin roots with global pop. Whoa, Shakira fused Latin rock. Okay.
She's trying to get the Latin roll sound. It's like you feel like you're speaking in a Latin tone when you talk about Shakira.
Fused Latin
when she first said her name.
We stop it. Shakira fused Latin roots with global pop ambition to become one of the most successful and culturally significant artists of her generation, paving the way for Spanish language music on the world stage.
Absolutely.
The undisputed queen of Latin music. All right. That's what they saying. Hey, go ahead. I know you got something.
No, I got nothing. I'm gonna let that one go. I mean, the queen. All right.
Yeah,
I mean, that depends on who you're talking to, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. Okay,
but she's known. See, that's what I'm saying. It's all. I don't. When they do these Rock and Roll Hall of Fame things, I really would like to understand when they're picking these people how they're doing it. But go ahead.
okay. All right. Nothing?
I got nothing.
Okay. Luther Vandross. He is on here. Okay. Luther Vandross was the defining voice of his generation, a singer, songwriter, and producer whose grit for love songs and unparalleled vocal artistry made him one of the most beloved artists of all times.
Absolutely. Full stop.
Man, he should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because, god dang it, they always snubbed him at the Grammys, which is ridiculous. How he really?
See, because back in the day when he was popular, look at the Grammys. Look how it was set up. You know what I mean? That's just dealing with the times. I mean, if you that's a whole segment we can have.
Yeah. All right.
At a later time.
So Never Too Much. That's one of his songs.
It's those words. So you really see she likes the song. There's nothing he didn't put out that you didn't like. Again, it's just that, at the time he was out, think about all the competition that was out there when he was out there.
And Wu-Tang. Last one, Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan redefined what a hip-hop group could be Wu-Tang Clan redefined what a hip-hop group could be, building a mythology, a movement, and a body of work that permanently changed the culture. All right, so Wu-Tang, Protect Your Neck. Okay, then you got Method Man. And you got Queen. Cash rules everything around me. Do they Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean, they from Staten Island. That's where we from.
Yeah,
But
I think when I think of the Wu, I would say, because what they did to rap, they brought the MCs. I mean, when you think about MCs, you think of like Rakim and all these other people that when they rap, you heard what they were saying or they had a story. Wu-Tang took that sound, and added this Asian karate thing to it. So it was unique, it was different, and it was clear. It was sharp.
Okay.
So absolutely.
Okay. I get that. But you're saying because they were MCs and they did something different, but like you said, you do have a Rakim. You do have other people that rap clearly that you can hear the words that they were saying, and they're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So why the Wu?
Wu-Tang? Well,
is it because of the whole karate thing? The whole like why? And I love them.
Yeah.
But I'm saying why? I'm playing devil's advocate.
No, you're good. I say why because and if my count is off, I apologize to the Wu. But you got 11 brothers MCing and take it. So you got 11 Rakims simultaneously, every hit, one at another. Every time each rapper got on, they did something different in their own style. That to me, that collaboration of a rap group with that many brothers in it, because you got Dougie Fresh by himself and Rakim by himself, and you can get all those other people by themselves, absolutely. And I think they are entitled to be in there as they're in there. But the Wu, I don't think there's any other band out there, a rap group with that many people in it that's successful.
Okay.
That can rap like that.
Okay. I just wanted an explanation.
There you go.
Okay,
there
thank you. All right.
It's been spoken.
Okay. You've convinced me. Okay.
Shout out to the Wu because they are the true MCs.
Absolutely. They're good. Okay, so back to the list again. So we've got the Black Crowes, Jeff Buckley, Mariah Carey, Phil Collins, Melissa. Did we play a Mariah Carey song? I don't think we did we?
No.
I think she's one of the people that we did not play. Yeah, Here she go. Okay. 19 number one hits. She had 19 number one hits, a 5-octave range, and a willingness to push pop music into new territory. What? Mariah Carey's legacy speaks for itself. Okay, I'm challenging some of these. I'm sorry. Y'all can agree or disagree. Okay, Vision of Love. That's when she was.
Yeah, her voice. She had the sound.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Someday and Emotions. Yes, she has a great octave. She has a great range. Yes, I mean, because she has 19 number one hits. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the qualifications are to be nominated. So I mean, that's why I'm struggling a little bit.
Black Crowes, Jeff Buckley, Mariah Carey, Phil Collins, Melissa Etheridge, Lauryn Hill, Billy Idol, NXS, Iron Maiden, Joy Division / New Order, New Edition, Oasis, Pink, Sade, Shakira, Luther Vandross, and Wu-Tang. Who do you think should make the who do you think should get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame out of this list? Do you have some favorites? Out of this list? Who do you, if you had to pick 5 from this list,
right?
Who should go in?
Wu-Tang, Phil Collins. Wu-Tang, Phil Collins, what was his name? Sade, Pink, and the last one is the other guy, Billy Idol.
Oh wait, say that again. Who's your 5?
Wu-Tang, Phil Collins, Billy Idol, Pink, and Sade.
Really?
Yep.
That's your 5?
That's my 5.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay, my 5, I'm going with...
I did forget. If I got to replace somebody, I got to replace Billy Idol with Luther Vandross. Okay. Because Luther Vandross definitely has to be in there.
Okay.
I can guarantee he's going to get in there.
Okay. I would pick Luther. This is hard. Luther, Phil Collins, Melissa Etheridge, because really, how they're not in there already, I have no idea. About her. Luther, Phil Collins, Melissa Etheridge.
Gotta have Sade.
No.
Okay,
No.
fair enough.
No. That's
Got
just
you.
me. I'm picking.
Yep,
This
okay.
is my list.
Okay, that's your list.
I'm gonna say. I just got the 3. I don't know who
Okay.
else. I'm really. That's all. That's all I have. That I think. Black Crows. I don't know this Jeff Buckley, Mariah.
Well, you said top 5. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You got to go top 5. But you got to get
Phil
down to
Collins,
top 3.
Melissa Etheridge. I'm gonna have to go. I'm going Billy Idol. I'm going Billy Idol, and I'm going Iron Maiden.
Yeah, they made a difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Luther Vandross,
Billy Idol,
Iron Maiden, Melissa Etheridge, and Phil Collins.
Yeah,
That's mine.
There you go. All right,
That's mine.
All right,
That's mine.
we will
Just
see.
saying, who are your top 5?
Exactly.
Let us know in
Let us
the
know in the
comments.
comments.
'Cause you see, this didn't get heated, but
No,
it
it didn't.
you know, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
We can agree to disagree.
Obviously.
But thank you for listening, and leave a comment, leave a like. Appreciate you.
And I got a shout out
And
to my
please subscribe.
Wu-Tang fans coming from Staten
Yes.
Island.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I got to shout out my Wu-Tang. That means my boys, Foursome D's is coming up. You out there, man, love to y'all.
See, and okay. Yes, Force MDs, because they changed.
That's right.
They changed rap and hip hop,
That's
right?
right.
And R&B. Yes, they should have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If you don't know about Force MDs, please look them up.
Look them up.
Fantastic, absolutely great. So
Yeah.
yes, they changed that whole genre. So
Yep.
that
Matter
was
of fact, they didn't get Guinness World Record for doing it.
The
So
what?
they're in the Guinness Book of Records for
Records,
doing
yeah.
it, for
Mhm.
collaborating R&B with rap.
and rap. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So yeah.
anyway, sorry, I made it.
Yeah.
You know.
So we don't want Staten Island on y'all, even though we out in Utah. But hey, that's where we from, and I think everybody that's in there, in my opinion, that's why I was saying in there for a reason, based on those front end, the way they wrote it, and we wish them all well.
Yep, absolutely.
If y'all think that list is off,
yep. And we will see. I don't know how many people they actually from that list they take and are inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But it is in April, and we will come back and revisit this in April.
That's right.
We need to write this down, or
Right.
write this down. It's on video.
It's been noted. Yes.
To see who we pick, so we can come back to it in April to see if our list was right or
That's
not.
right.
Okay.
That's
Ooh.
Ooh. Come on, submit your list and see who's gonna be right. Let's see, it's
Right.
gonna be fun.
All right. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe to the channel.
Remember to put up a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Whoop, whoop. All right.
We will see you guys on the next one.
Yep. See you on the next one.